Hello students, our today's topic is the poem The Puppy by Oliver Herford. Poet and illustrator Oliver Herford was born on 2nd December 1863 in Sheffield, England. He was a poet and artist who was often compared to Oscar Wilde for his flamboyance, wit and style. He died on 5th July 1935. In this poem, the poet talks about his puppy with whom he is attached a lot. Like a dog, he wants to tell us that like a dog which looks cute and innocent in its young age, struggles of life convert it into a horrible dog. Through these lines, the poet is trying to convey the message that in childhood days, we also look innocent and cute as long as we don't know about the struggles of life. We are generous and good at heart, but the poet feels sorry in the end of the poem that with the passage of time, life teaches us such lessons that we change from innocent to a horrible person. Poem The Puppy. First stanza. The puppy cannot mew or talk. He has a funny kind of walk. His tail is difficult to wag, and that's what makes him walk zigzag. In this poem, the poet is talking about the puppy with whom he is very close to. He puts some humor in the first four lines by making fun of his puppy. He says that it is a newborn baby of the dog and it does not know how to mew or talk. As we all know that puppies neither mew nor they talk. Then he says that as it is a young baby of dog, it finds difficult to perform the simplest task. It's difficult for him to wag its tail and thus it walks in an unbalanced way. क्या कहता है वो अपने पप्पी के बारे में बात कर रहा है जो उसके बहुत ज़्यादा दिल के पास है, बहुत प्यार करता है वो अपने पप्पी से, पर अभी स्टार्टिंग में वो उसका मजाक उड़ा रहा है। वो कहता है कि पप्पी को अभी क्योंकि वो अभी यंग वन है, बहुत छोटा सा है पप्पी, तो वो म्यू भी नहीं कर सकता और बात भी नहीं कर सकता। मजाक उड़ा रहा है क्योंकि हम जानते हैं पप्पी ना तो बात करते हैं ना म्यू करते हैं। म्यू कौन करता है? किटन। He has a funny kind of walk. His tail is difficult to wag and that's what makes him walk zigzag. तो उसकी क्योंकि वो बहुत छोटा है तो उसे अभी अपनी जो टेल है उसको हिलाना भी नहीं आता। वैग होता है उसकी मूवमेंट होती है टेल की, तो उसे नहीं आती है, इसलिए उसकी जो वॉक है वो जो चलता है वो जिगजैग है, अनबैलेंस्ड है और फनी लगता है जब वो चलता है बिकॉज उसकी वॉक जो है अनबैलेंस्ड है। Second stanza. He is the kitten of a dog. From morn till night he is all agog, forever seeking something new that's good but isn't meant to chew. In the second stanza, the poet says that he is a kitten of a dog, means as kitten is to cat, the puppy is to a dog. It remains excited for the whole day. He always try to learn something new. Agog means very excited. He always try to learn something new. That is a good thing to be excited to learn, but it does not mean that it should chew each and everything. कि वो जो है नई चीज़ें कैसे सीखता है, हर चीज़ को वो च्यू करने की कोशिश करता है कि च्यू करके देखता है कि वो कैसी है। Third stanza. He roams about the tulip bed and chews the flowers white and red, and when the gardener comes to see, he is sure to blame Mamma or me. In the third stanza, the poet says that it plays roughly and noisily in the garden, where there are beds of tulip flowers. It destroys the flowers by chewing. The poet is afraid that if gardener would come there, he will surely hold the poet and his mother responsible for the destruction. इसमें कहता है पोइट कि वो जहाँ ट्यूलिप फ्लावर्स हैं वहाँ पे ये बहुत खेलता है रफली डॉगी, और वो डिस्ट्रॉय करता है, ख़राब करता है फ्लावर्स को। और उसको डाउट है पोइट को कि बाय चांस अगर गार्डनर वहाँ पे आ जाता है तो वो घर के एल्डर्स को मींस उसको और उसकी मदर को फील करेगा कि वो रिस्पॉन्सिबल है, उन्होंने ख़राब किया है ये ट्यूलिप गार्डन। फोर्थ स्टांजा। One game that cannot ever fail to please him is to chase his tail. In these lines, the poet describes the puppy's most favorite or go-to game to catch its own tail. That cannot ever fail means the game which is sure to give him enjoyment or unending entertainment. To catch one's tail twixt me and you is not an easy thing to do. Twixt means is a shortened version of betwixt, which means between. Here twixt me and you means me means puppy and you here is tail. In the next two lines, the poet admits that chasing its own tail is not an easy task, but the puppy keeps itself engaged with this sport. All this stanza is about puppy's most favorite game, that is to catch its own tail. इस स्टांजा में कवि कहता है कि पप्पी की सबसे पसंदीदा गेम अपनी पूंछ का पीछा करना है और ये एक ऐसी गेम है जो उसे बहुत मनोरंजन देती है। फिर वह कहता है कि ये गेम आसान नहीं है, पर पप्पी अपने आप को इसमें बिजी रखता है और उसे ये गेम बहुत पसंद है। लास्ट स्टांजा। इफ ही नॉट अ प्रिटी फेस द पप्पीज हार्ट इज इन इट्स प्लेस. I am sorry he must grow into a horrid, noisy dog, aren't you? In the last lines, the poet says that even if the puppy does not possess a beautiful face, its heart is innocent. The poet is trying to convey the message that beauty is not about having a beautiful face. We should seek the inner beauty. He is trying to say that looks doesn't matter. What matters is the beauty of mind and soul, beauty of our heart. वो कहता है कि हमें किसी की बाहरी सुंदरता नहीं देखनी चाहिए, मन की सुंदरता देखनी चाहिए। पप्पी अगर देखने में सुंदर ना भी हो तब भी वह दिल से बहुत सुंदर है। I am sorry he must grow into a horrid noisy dog, aren't you? The poet is worried in the last two lines that the puppy is innocent in its childhood, but with the passage of time it will grow into a horrid means very bad, and noisy dog. The poet is drawing the reader's attention to the days of the childhood where we know nothing, but slowly as the time passes, we could learn a lot of things from life itself. The same way puppy shall also learn soon. कहता है कवि कि पपी बड़ा होकर एक बहुत बुरा डॉग बन जाएगा। पपी एक सिंबॉलिक रिप्रेजेंटेशन है ह्यूमन बींग्स की, कि जब वे छोटे होते हैं तो इनोसेंट होते हैं, पर विद द पैसेज ऑफ टाइम वे बड़े होकर मीन और सेल्फिश हो जाते हैं। दिस इज ऑल अबाउट अवर पोइम। ओके, थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग माई वीडियो एंड डू सब्सक्राइब इट।